Hey guys, so welcome to this video. I feel like I haven't made a video in a really long time. I'm going to be talking about some things that I have been seeing around, like online, and then mirrored in the physical lately that have to do with the agendas. There's so many agendas going on. So I wanted to share that with you here. Before I do that, I want to let you know, or actually, I want to invite you to this class that I'm hosting on March 15th. You're going to have to check what time it happens in wherever you are in the world. It's called Everything We've Been Told is a Lie. And it is going to officially be the first class in my freedom classes that I offer. These have been a long time in the making. They've been edited a lot. I've had to adjust them as more people wake up and as more things happen in the world. Um, so this has really been a labor of love. It's been really intense. Just getting positioned to do my divine mission. This is part of my divine mission to help deprogram humanity, to help heal humanity. You know, since we have been young, since we were young, we have been told lies. We've been told lies by our family, by our friends, by society, by the media. And the first step is understanding that everything that you know is a lie. So you have to go through that process of healing yourself of these false beliefs, which is what I call deprogramming. That's what I do. So you're invited to attend this class. This is a class that I do privately for groups, either online or in person. And if you'd like to book one of those classes, then rally up the troops. I have a very low minimum amount of people. Right now, I'm doing it you just need 5 people. So gather people up who want to be part of the solution. That's what I help. It's not just to learn about the agendas going on and create more chaos and havoc. No, it's about actually gathering people who are annoyed, irritated, frustrated, angry, upset about what is happening in this world, the craziness that is happening. And you want to actually be making a difference in this world. If you're feeling anxious or depressed or angry, it's because you're not doing anything to take action. So that is the work that I help people do. I help you get prepared so that you are able to take action in this world. And that's what this class is about. It's an overview of how you've been lied to, with specific examples having to do with your family members, having to do with society, having to do with the media. If you're a sensitive soul that easily gets triggered, if you're part of the cancel culture, if you're afraid to hear the truth and you're going to be a little baby about it, these classes are not for you. I don't think that you're actually on my channel if you're one of those people, but I do not censor myself in these classes. I'm censoring myself in this video because YouTube is a censored social media outlet. Newsflash, all the social media outlets are censored. So I am helping you get aligned with truth. The only way you get aligned with truth is when you actually do the inner work to heal yourself. That's how you end up making a difference in this world, because there are a lot of people out there in the world trying to make a difference, but because they have not done the work to heal their childhood wounds, to heal the ways that they've been programmed, that's a lot in the truther community. They have not done the healing work. Well, then guess what? You're not going to be able to step into action. You're just going to be watching this shit show, or you're going to be taking action. You know, I'm in an area that it has a lot of not-for-profits. So it's a lot of people who are into activism, who are into helping the world, helping humanity, changing the world. But again, if that inner work has not been done, you're literally working for the devil. You're doing work, you're being used by the dark energy. So you have to get your internal world right before you can help the external world. So I'm inviting you to this class. I hope that you go there and sign up. You know, again, this is work that I am offering, putting out there. If I am not seeing people actually um, what should I say? Taking the reins of what I'm offering, it's very disheartening. And frankly, I'm not seeing people who are awake take action. I see a lot of people who are awake who are just watching things that are going on, not doing anything, complaining. You went back to being quiet. Maybe you were never sharing information or just with your own personal circle. You're not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be actually making a big difference in this world. That's why you're here, to be making a big impact in this world. So my mission, one of my missions is to help and guide, heal, teach, and lead those of you guys who want to step up to be warriors, to be leaders in this new earth. But again, the spiritual community is very much la la la, we're saved, we're okay. We're not. We're not. This world is not going in a good direction. We're not in a good direction right now. And it's because people are being fed doses of bullshit, and they just want to, you're seeing everybody else sit around and do nothing, so you're like, I'm going to just do nothing. That is wrong action. That is wrong alignment. You're not in the alignment with truth. You're deluded. So I help you use your energy in a positive way rather than stuff it down, and then you're fucking depressed and repressed and angry and frustrated. I mean, there's so much going on. People I've been meeting lately have been nonstop talking to me about how they love their smart devices, how they love that it's collecting all their data, that they don't care that the government or companies get this data. In one breath, they're talking about how corrupt the government and companies are, and then in the other breath, they're like, "Hey, it's okay that you can have my data and track me and trace me wherever I go and surveil me." This is really fucked up, and people are telling me on how they're scanning their hands, how they're downloading and scanning QR codes. I even am talking to some people who are talking about how they're scanning their eyeballs to get access to company buildings. What the fuck? So again, stop complaining about this shit. Start making a difference. And the way you make a difference is not doing anything in the physical world except for learning. So come to these trainings and I will help you. This is the first training in the series. If you don't know anybody else who's awake around you, and you can't gather 5 people, come to these public classes. And if it's not scheduled during a time that's good for you, email me and let me know when would be good for you, and I will work things that I can accommodate you guys. Because again, I want to do my mission as much as I want you guys doing your mission. It's time to step it up. That's the end of my rant. You can find the information at thealiennetwork.com under events. Don't rely on these censored social media outlets to find out what is going on with me, what I am offering, what I am sharing with you guys, the new information that's happening in the world. Go to my website and sign up for the newsletter, as well as frequently check the website to see updates, because that's where I put the updates. Okay, I'm not about posting on these places anymore. Even BitChute, I'm just not interested in it. It takes too much energy, and people are there just in their TV observer mode. You might not be watching TV and zoning out in a daze, in a brainwash, in a mind control zone like the rest of this shit, but guess what? You're zoning out watching YouTube or BitChute in your zoned out phase. So, okay, onto the video. Go to thealiennetwork.com, sign up for that event, stay tuned there, sign up for the newsletter, and interact with me. Send me some emails. Let me know what you want. I'm here to help and support you. But I need you guys interacting, being involved, signing up for classes, downloading products. This is actually work you need to do, okay? It's not like we have to get out of that observer mode, or that ignoring what's happening mode, or acting like the sheep mode. You have to get out of that. It's wrong alignment. That's how you've been trained by the Matrix, and how you're mimicking the Sims and the clones and the robots of the Matrix. No, you're here for something special, and that is actually to get involved. So you don't just get out there and start doing things in the physical. No, you do things in the internal first. Okay, thealiennetwork.com, on to the video.
Hey guys, it's Blair, the Love Guru from loveguru.net, thealiennetwork.com, horsehealer.net. And I'm really tired, but I wanted to make this video because this certain thing, which I'm going to share with you, has been in my mind. It popped up a couple of times today in the physical realm, and I just want to like share it with you, get it out there, spread the word, and also like kind of see what you guys think about this, and also if you've noticed this. So for the last month or two, almost every single time I was watching a video on YouTube, a commercial would come on. And granted, I don't hang out on YouTube like I used to. You know, certain subjects aren't on there anymore. So, and I also lost interest in a lot of the topics. So, you know, P.S. side note, I'm censoring myself, okay? Like I pretty much have to do, we all have to do on these certain media outlets, okay? So you're gonna have to like read between the lines here, all right? So every time I'm like watching a video on YouTube, and it's not that frequent anymore, anywhere like it used to be, but for like the last month or two, an ad would come up. And also, like, again, by the way, I'm not watching certain content that would make this ad come up, okay? Because again, like the information is not on YouTube anymore. So I'm not watching that content on there. Plus, I think most people who like share whatever certain content, it's like the weirdest email, the weirdest like video. Like those of you understand what I'm saying. Like I'm communicating with you telepathically. So just like get the message, okay? You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm not watching videos that would warrant this certain ad to come up. But every time I was been watching the video, like watching YouTube, this one ad comes up that has to do with the Sandy Hook promise. And the video would always catch my eye because like it would be playing in the background. I wouldn't be watching like the computer. And the one that is notable, that is worth checking out in case you haven't seen it, is like it starts and there's a man on the screen and he says like, hi, my son got killed.
Hi everyone, Mark Barden here at Sandy Hook Promise. On December 14th, 2012, my 7-year-old son Daniel was shot to death in his first grade classroom at Sandy Hook Elementary School.
And it just kind of makes me giggle every time like I see that video. And I'll always like skip through it, but I went to the channel and I was like, what is this Sandy Hook promise? You have to see the video. Like go to that channel and watch the one ad. It's like with the one man and he's talking about like he really needs you to sign the petition and whatever. And I was like, this is so weird. Like this is so many years later and like they're still pushing it. And I was like, what are they pushing? They're pushing that they want people to sign a petition. I guess it's like a petition to like ban guns. So I was like, okay. And I was very tempted to like go download that video and upload it for you guys, or at least like the first like 5-10 seconds of it, which I think are, it invoked a certain emotion inside of me. I'll just leave it at that. And I really kind of wanted to discuss it like the old days, you know, before all these like these platforms were censored. So anyway, I just let it go because I was like, Blair, let it go. You're not going to download it. Like, there's a lot of things I want to share with you guys, but I don't know. I don't have the energy for it. I don't care to upload like I used to. I don't care to make videos like I used to. I just kind of stay in my own lane. Like, those who want to learn from me, like, you guys know where to find me. And I have like downloads of that I share with you about the Matrix. Okay. And the agendas going on. Anyway, I let it go. Today, I'm driving on the highway, and I live in the city now in Pennsylvania. Don't get me started on that, but it's very city. Not the reason why I came out to Pennsylvania, at least not Blair, logical mind. That's not why I came out here. But okay, anyway, the soul had other plans, so fine, we're here. Not complaining, just saying. Okay? I'm driving on the highway. Again, I'm in the city. I'm driving from one major city to another major city. Again, Pennsylvania major city. It's not New York City or Miami or whatever, but all right. Anyway, that's just my own stuff. So I'm driving on the highway and I see this lit up billboard with lights. It's not just a regular billboard. It has lights. So it's like really shining. And it says, always report acts of violence. And I was like, that's interesting. And that's a sign for something that I'm working on as far as business wise. So I was like, okay, it's related. It's not a direct, it's a sign from me. It's not going to make sense to you, but I was like, okay. And I happened to like slowly glance down at like, who was this? Because I was like thinking, I was like, some of the billboards in this area are like so fucking weird on like the messages that they share, which is just like a day in the life of me in the Matrix here. Like, this area is very matrixing. You know, I left New Jersey to get out of a smart city, something that I saw turning into a smart city. This is like 10 times worse out here. Anyway, I slowly glanced down on this billboard, and guess what it says? Sandy Hook Promise. And I was like, oh my God, why the fuck is that there? And I'm just like, are you guys seeing this in your area? Are you noticing? Are you even observant? I don't know. I'm talking to my truthers, my fellow warriors. So I was like, I don't know. That's just really fucking weird. And I continue driving and I get closer to the other city I'm going to. And there's the billboard again. So this was like 20 minutes apart. Always report acts of violence. Sandy Hook Promise. And then now I'm just driving back and I'm taking a different way coming back home and on a different highway, and there it is again. What do I say about this? Something's brewing. Okay. Obviously there's like so many things brewing. You tell me what you think about this. You tell me if you see these signs around your area. Start looking. Do you see these slogans being put out? And why do you think that is? What do you think is going on? What do you think is... Yeah. I'm going to leave it up to you, okay? I'm always teaching around this. I'm always like sharing my thoughts. I want to hear from you guys. I want you to interact more. I want to see what you're thinking. I want to see where your mind's at and what you're noticing around you. Have you noticed these Sandy Hook Promise ads on YouTube? Have they popped up for you? Or is the Matrix just fucking with me? And have you noticed these billboards around? These billboards are new. I don't drive these highways all the time, but they're fucking new. And they're all over now. Always report acts of violence. You tell me. loveguru.net, thealiennetwork.com. Time to get involved, guys. Time to pay attention. Time to start doing something. So many of you guys are observers, as in observing, not doing anything.